Oh, Robinson Show.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's going on, Preston?
Doug's here too, gentlemen. How's everyone doing?
Preston and Doug, what's going on, guys? What's going on?
Oh man, just trying to get everything situated for the holidays.
Ah, how did it finally get cold out there in Phoenix?
Not at all. Not one bit. It's 75 degrees out here.
Oh, I wish.
Oh, he's in Phoenix? Holy shit.
Yeah. Oh.
Tempe. Lived in Tempe.
Yeah, so hey, whatever you do out in the East Coast, if you want to do it in better weather, you can do it out here in Phoenix.
There's a comedy club out there.
It's 40, 50 degrees. It's 40 or 50 in the morning. I almost had to put a jacket on, but I didn't.
Oh, man.
I didn't want to look like a vagina putting a jacket on in 50-degree weather, so I was out for an hour.
So who you got in the studio with you, Rob?
John Poveromo.
What's up, man? I lived out in Tempe for 4 years.
For how long?
4 years in Tempe, Arizona. And then I think...
Nice.
Yeah, I had some family out there for a little bit, too.
Sweet.
What are you guys up to?
Any plans on coming back?
Oh.
Me? No. It is my grandfather lived out there for the longest time. He passed away recently, not to bring it down, but no, it's all right. He was old, he was fine.
So there's no reason to go back.
Right, there's no reason to go back now. But when I was living out in California, I would drive out there, and fucking brutal, man. You forget it's a 5-hour drive, but you're in the car the entire time, and as soon as you open the fucking door, that heat hits you like a wall, man.
It's worse than Cali.
It's way worse than Cali. Cali's
wow.
beautiful. Cali's beautiful, and Arizona is a fucking just a miserable. No, it's not miserable. It's just if you can stand it, it's great.
Yeah,
it's a dry heat, like they say. You want to? Okay.
Well, it's perfect right now. It sucks in the summer. I know what you're talking about as far as that heat, the hits you get on the car.
Yeah.
You know how when you're driving and you see that wave of heat on the road, you don't see the road gets all wavy?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's brutal.
Well, that fucking waviness is right on the hood of your car. It's so fucking hot.
Wow.
There is no in the distance. You're in that wave.
I don't understand it. You can't touch the steering wheel, the car, the hood, anything. It's fucking,
Do you ever get used to it, Doug? You're from Chicago. Do you ever get used to the heat in the summer?
I piss and moan for those 5 or 6 months, but this is the time I live for.
Yeah.
I piss and moan just like everybody else because of how fucking stupid hot. I mean, it's not hot. It's stupid hot. You know what I mean? But right now, this is what I live for.
Yeah, that's nice.
If you still lived in Tempe, Preston be delivering your mail. He's the mailman in Tempe now.
Absolutely. That's it.
Oh my god.
That is a good job, though, Preston.
Yeah, so far. We'll see how it turns around in the first of the year.
Are you enjoying it so far?
Better time to get that job.
Absolutely. Yeah, I don't look forward to having no air conditioning in a metal box on
I thought maybe they were all right. I thought maybe the mail trucks were a little better. Like air conditioned, they're still the same.
No.
Same mail truck.
No,
everybody's suffering.
The mail truck I drive still has the ashtray in it for when it was made 30 years ago.
Oh, wow. Oh, you got a new one. You got a new one. I thought those are all the fucking Jeeps from that show MASH that you delivered mail in, man.
Right. Arizona is a global warming training ground. Like, if you want to go and feel like what it's going to be like in 2045, you just go and you move there for a little while, and it's ridiculous. It's intense heat. It's as if the world is ending. That's what it's like in Arizona. The fucking heat in the summer. It was 120
nuclear summer.
What's that?
You say that because you look at shows like The Walking Dead. They're never in a place where it's cold, right? It's right. So it's a training camp for The Walking Dead and shit. Where they're never where there's snow. They're always right here where it's hot in the desert. It's dirty.
Yeah,
it's a training for the zombie apocalypse too, man.
Dude, that fucking show this season blows. Is anybody else watching it? I've
never watched an episode.
Oh god, they tanked it so bad.
I heard the two episodes before the end were kind of shitty.
Yeah,
kind of shitty.
I didn't even realize it was their fucking mid-season finale because I was so annoyed and bored.
Wow.
The entire time, and even I'm like, all right, mid-season finale, they usually fucking kick it in the ass or whatever.
Yeah,
it was 90 minutes of garbage.
Oh wow.
Like I can't. like nothing. And also they're doing this weird directorial thing where it's like constant close-ups of people's faces. I'm like, back the fuck up.
Yeah, I've read all the comics. The comics are great.
Yeah,
and like I've tried watching because I just wanted to see like how they did Negan, and I even like how they portrayed Negan. I was like, I don't like this at all.
Yeah. Jeffrey Dean Morgan, I don't know what he's doing. I love him a lot. He's a great actor.
That lean back thing he's doing.
I was just gonna say that.
Like weird.
Oh my god, good. And they're just like, "What are you doing, buddy? What do you have?"
Yeah, he doesn't. I don't know. The Negan in the comic was just completely different. Just like something about him that like you can kind of.
He was intimidating and creepy, and this is and all that other shit in the comic. He was like a force, and like in this one, he just he was going for a little crazy, I think, at the beginning, and then he just kind of leveled out, and you're like, now you're just a weird uncle, man.
Yeah.
It's just like, why does Uncle Negan lean back like that? Anybody ever notice that? We're all sitting around Thanksgiving Day through dinner, and that's how he enunciates.
Are you guys ready for that turkey?
We're gonna cut that thing. You're like, all right, I get it. You're really excited about poultry. Why don't you fucking calm down?
Preston and Doug, what are you guys starting your show? Your Can't Catch a Break podcast.
We're starting that at the beginning of the year. We're starting that at the beginning of the year. Doug and I have already made plans of where the studio is going to be, the equipment to buy, where we're going to set it up. Cool. So we're doing that after the first of the year, and we will definitely make sure to let everybody know when the Can't Catch a Break podcast starts.
Cool. Are you guys gonna have like local comedians come in as guests out there?
Oh, they can't see me. What am I doing?
That's the plan. That's the plan.
Yeah,
we're gonna be pretty selective. They throw that word comedian around here pretty fucking loosely. Let me tell you something.
In Arizona?
Only in Arizona.
Yeah.
Yeah, Preston and I have been to some shows going, man, oh man, I'm glad I didn't pay to get in to see this.
You gotta come to the East Coast, man.
Yeah.
I agree. But
yeah,
it's just starting January. And it's going to be a lot of fun, and you guys are the inspiration, so...
Thank you.
Absolutely, Rob and Slim.
They're only going to take credit for that if your show's good. It's real hard when people are starting out and they go like, it's all because of you guys, and you're like, fuck.
Oh.
Can we at least see some reviews first? What if you get on there and all you do is talk about...
It's all Rob and Slim's fault.
It is. A lot is Rob and Slim's. A lot is Rob's fault.
It turns into
is Rob's fault.
It just turns into like a support group for Weinstein. Like, please don't credit Rob and Slim.
Yeah.
This is not where we want to be.
I was gonna say too, if you guys ever like hear of a guy named Mike Jolitz, stay away from him.
Yeah.
Stay away from Mike Jolitz, and definitely hide your kids. The guy's a problem. If he ever like asks you to come on your show or come on his show, don't come on anything.
Yeah.
Do not come on Mike Jolitz.
Do not come on Mike Jolitz. That's actually the name of his podcast.
That is the new name.
Is that what he went with?
Do not come on Mike Jolitz. Do not come on Mike Jolitz. Because it's a problem.
That's the only non-kid touchy one.
He had to stay away from that.
Yeah. It's a real problem. It's an involuntary reaction of your dick when you just get
a Mike Jolitz.
Yeah.
There's a morning Jolitz.
There's a difference between orgasming and then coming on Mike Jolitz. It's more like throw up. Like your dick is just vomiting at the sheer thought of a Mike Jolitz podcast. I don't know this guy and I feel so bad. This is the second time we've done nothing but I forgot his name, which is really sad. Until you said Mike Jolitz. I was like, who? Oh, yeah, Mike Jolitz.
We just know. He's not kid friendly.
Nice.
He is, but not in the way you want.
Yeah, did we come up with meanings for his last name? Like the Jolitz? Did we use it as a verb?
No, but
we didn't do that, but I
good
think
for
we
the
should.
sequel.
Yeah, we need to start doing that. And
I just Jolitz in my pants.
Yes. We need to tweet Webster's and make sure it's like the word of the year in 2018 to Jolitz.
Premature Jolitz.
Oh, God.
Yeah, we're going to be pretty selective on who comes on the show.
Yeah.
I know everybody has these hopes and dreams of what their show is going to be like, and you want it to be a thinking man show, you want it to be funny, and then 4 weeks in, you've got hookers and crackheads. You're like, hey, come on in the studio. Hey, so what do you think about this?
So Preston, what you're
That's
saying?
not what we want to have.
Where are these
So what you're saying is that when you guys give up, that's when you're gonna invite us on.
That's when you get the hookers, crackheads, and Rob and Slim.
hookers, crackheads, and Robin Slim.
That's right.
Where are these
the third.
podcasts?
You've got the hookers
I know.
first, then the crackheads, and then Robin Slim.
Are you guys? Do you guys have a
We'll
lot
never
of
give up. We'll just shake the title.
shave it?
I said we'll never give up. We'll just keep changing the title.
Oh, I thought you said shave the title.
Show.
Yeah, we were all like,
I was
How
like,
do you
what are you gonna
shave
shave?
it?
What do you, I like it shaved.
I like the idea that there are crackheads that might be turning down podcasts somewhere. Like they've got better things to do. They're like, no, man.
I got a big shipment coming in tonight.
I gotta wear these pants for another 38 days straight. So swamped right now.
Yeah, we'll just change the name. It was the podcast formerly known as. We'll just change the name here and there.
Nice. Preston, are you still doing sketchy comedy?
I've got a situation this month, and I'm not going to be able to do the show. There's a show coming up Saturday that I'm not going to be able to do, unfortunately. We'll see about next month.
Okay.
But for those who are listening, my son's car got totaled.
Oh, that's right.
So they were the General Insurance Company. If anybody has the General Insurance Company, just know that this company is a piece of shit. And they do not care about victims of a crash in any means. So here's what happened. My son parked his car in front of my house. This chick, driving a Camaro, came across the corner in a neighborhood at 43 miles an hour while looking at her Facebook on her phone. She collided with my son's car. I sent Rob the pictures if you want to see it. So that was on, what day is it now? It was on the, right after, it was literally the weekend of Thanksgiving. It was a Saturday night of Thanksgiving.
In her defense,
Thursday, Saturday night, smash.
In her defense, she was watching Robin Slim live on Facebook, so I mean, we can't.
We can't.
Yeah,
She
we
can
can't.
pretend all she wants. So we get her information, and we get everything, and we don't hear anything back. This is like, hey, this is your client here hit my son's car. It's totaled. We need, your help. Well, we can't get a hold of the client, and this has gone on until, and I literally say until yesterday. So yesterday's date is the, 12th? 13th? Of December?
Yeah.
Yeah. 3.5 weeks. My son hasn't had a rental car. He hasn't had any financial compensation. He has barely heard from the General Insurance Company maybe 3 times.
Wow.
So yesterday is the final day. They finally said, oh, hey, your car is totaled. We're going to go ahead and pay that out and everything else.
Okay.
Okay.
But it only took them 3 freaking weeks for my son to be without a car, without anything.
Yeah.
So if you have the General right now, please feel free to call them and tell them what a piece of shit company they really are. Or drop them. Drop them as your insurance company and then go with one of the top 5. I
Go
know
with the
maybe more
genitals.
expensive, but the service you get at the end is probably going to be more worth it.
Wooden cock insurance.
Woodcock insurance. They're
Woodcock
really
insurance.
good. They're really good.
Or anybody else. Go to some guy on the corner who sells insurance saying, look, I need car insurance, and it can't be the General because they're a piece of shit. I heard this on the Robin Slim show. Piece of shit, so I can't have that.
All
I
right.
say a lot of things are pieces of shit, though. Especially Slim.
Yeah, and it's true though. So I guess it's if it's on the Robin Slim show, it's true.
It's gotta be true.
Actually, Preston, I have a question for you. Why?
Yeah.
Did you unfollowed one of our sponsors on Twitter?
What?
Which one?
You unfollowed Flirt Rider Doll.
Oh no.
Oh, she's
Why?
a sweet girl.
Yeah, she's very nice.
Twitter was acting funny the other day, so I'll have to go back and
Refollow
Check that out.
her.
Yeah,
Yes,
she is a good girl.
She's a very good girl.
She's adorable and just so sweet.
I hate when Twitter unfollows really beautiful women for
Yeah.
no reason.
Or big cock videos. What do you guys have coming up? Do you have a lot of comedy gigs coming up?
I don't. I just finished my semester for my master's degree.
Wow.
I've got one more semester left, and that has been, other than starting a new job and then making them, want to like me and keep me hired and not fire me, doing my schooling and doing those things that want to make me be just a little better person. I know everybody else, and as far as comedians go, are doing these gigs, and that's great. And they're doing gigs across the valley here in Phoenix, and that's super good for them and everything else. But you know what? I just need these priorities in my life need to stay as they are. So I'm not going to do as comedy as much until I get some goals accomplished.
What are you going to school for?
So I'm getting my MBA.
Best school?
I'm getting my master's degree in marketing.
Oh,
okay.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna do that first and then do comedy?
So what are you going to do with that? Now, I'm probably not going to do it with comedy. I'm going to do it with something that pays me, 6 figures a year instead of donating my time to local clubs and saying, wow, I just spent $24 on 3 drinks and got 5 minutes worth of time and spent 4 hours.
Plastic shark that squirts.
Well, I mean, how long have you been doing stand-up, man?
2015.
2015 you started?
So 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah, 22 years. And I hit it hard and heavy when I first started.
Yeah.
And it was good. I met a lot of great people. There's some really great, funny comics here in town.
Yeah.
But if you just want to do it as a hobby, then this town, well, there's plenty of places to tell a joke. There's plenty of places to go on stage. But
well, if you're gonna
figure out what your priorities are. Because if you're a married guy with kids and you want to make comedy work, you might either need to figure out whether you want comedy or you want a family or a job.
That's your first problem, man.
You gotta get that divorce.
I started doing stand-up when I was 19, and I knew then I did not want a family or a job, so I knew comedy was for me.
Yeah. So you can't have both. And you learn that.
Well, you can't have both, and you shouldn't want the other either. I
don't want my fuking job. I got a job. Yeah. I don't want it.
I don't want kids or a wife, so that seems like it's exhausting to wake up to the same person.
It is.
My friends who are married are just or they're together
beyond exhausting.
Yeah, you're exhausting or your wives?
The wives, everything.
Yeah, everything's
everything.
It's beyond exhausting. Being a parent, it's beyond exhausting.
It's got to
suck.
I'm with Preston. That's right, man.
All my friends with kids look like
right
shit.
What you're saying.
All my kids with abortions are so energetic.
Oh God,
the best.
Abortion should be random and mandatory. I don't think there's any reason, right? Why are we still populating? I don't understand. There's enough. Fucking adopt. Jesus Christ.
Adopt those Asian kids. They're good at math.
Yeah, they'll get you a dinosaur.
I agree.
Or a
I agree. Adopt. Absolutely. There's too many stupid people reproducing.
Yeah.
Or too many ugly stupid people reproducing.
I see so many fucking kids, and I see their parents, and I feel bad for the kids because their parents are their parents. Like those stupid gauged earrings and shit, and blue fucking hair. Yeah. Like, whoa, you're raising a kid. Like,
look at that kid Keaton, man. That guy that was the little kid that was bullied.
We were talking about that earlier.
But his mom's a fucking racist.
His mom's a piece
It's not
of
his
shit.
fault, though.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, he should still get to go to the Avengers premiere. Just leave his fucking mother at home.
Even the video, like, of him crying and all, that was a great moment with your son. You don't need to share that online. Like, that was
exactly.
Like, that's what I felt.
That was the worst thing I think she could have done.
She was looking.
Because now he's being interviewed about his mom. Come on.
She was looking.
People are interviewing him about his mother?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I figured you were saying being interviewed about his looks or whatever.
No, they were saying they were asking him like about I think his mom or something like that.
Do you like your mom?
Yeah,
he didn't do anything wrong. I felt genuinely bad. I mean, kids are shitty. I got picked on for a lot of shit as a kid.
Yeah, ditto. Me too, man.
But that's what I said. Everybody's.
But that's even worse.
At the same time, does she need fucking $60,000?
No, she doesn't. No.
What is that gonna do?
Dude, that's the fucking internet and the media though too. They either go they either lowball shit or they go way overboard for crap. Like you're invited to a couple things, but a GoFundMe for $50,000,
right?
Like come on, man.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do with that money? You're not using it towards.
She's gonna buy more Confederate fucking flags. Yeah. That's for shit, sure.
So, Johnny, you seem like you've researched the story enough. I need to confirm if my very reliable source is correct, because a very reliable source of mine told me that.
Is it Slambo?
No, it's even worse.
It's like one step. One way or the other. We don't know if it's better or worse. It's this other guy.
Is it Jolis?
No, but so somebody had told me that like they heard that this kid was going. The reason he was getting bullied is because he was going around and calling kids the N-word.
Yeah, we heard he said that kid was racist. I didn't see anything along those lines.
I heard. I mean, that just sounds like bullshit to me. I mean, I've researched a bunch of crap about the kid.
Would make sense coming from this guy.
Also, it seemed like they were kind of doing that as a way to be like, oh well, his mom was on Facebook with Confederate flags. Let's say the kid was doing that. it seems a little shady to me.
Yeah.
You know, that seems
does.
like bullshit.
It does.
I think he was definitely getting picked on. I think it sucks.
Yeah.
But
I think he's getting picked on because actually, when you're a child in school, everybody picks on everybody else.
Yes.
And if you don't look like everybody else, then yeah, you're going to get it more. I was born with a cleft palate and a cleft lip. Yeah, I got a ton of shit from school, but you know what? I'm a better person than all those assholes.
That's how I feel. It does make you stronger. It does. Like I said, I got picked on a lot, but it tells you what to get better at.
You
Like,
got to learn to take it as it is.
yeah, maybe I was good at sports, but I got funny or whatever. Like, yeah, you have to
Right,
excel
you
at
got to
something.
realize that, hey, you know what? Maybe these guys are just assholes, and that's all they're ever going to be.
That's
Yeah.
true, but it is a little bit different as far as like when we got picked on. That was the end of the day for, you know what I mean. Like when we didn't have, like, they can still reach you at home now. You know, so there's no like kids are all online and all on social media. They're all on their they've got phones at a young age too. So it's not like when we got picked on back in the day.
Oh, it's
it was
gotta be
like
worse.
that fucking fat fuck at school. I was 3.
And you just
When you got
avoided
off
him
the
those
school
2
bus,
times
it
a
was
day you
done.
saw him.
Yeah,
You were at
exactly.
home,
And then you went home and you were with
Done.
home and you had your neighborhood friends and shit. And then you went to
Yeah.
school. But now it's like there's no break.
I didn't even think of that.
So
yeah.
and they could also post shit about you online. Like you just know it's out there. So it's a little different.
And then that's not going anywhere. That's staying up.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. So there's just a myriad of ways for people to bully the shit out of you. And
Yeah, that is shit.
But the fucking, I don't know. I didn't hear about the N-word thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was just made up.
President Doug, what do you guys have coming up for Christmas? Anything special?
Well, Doug and I were just talking about this. Doug was telling me about a story he had back in the day, and he wants to share it with you guys.
Oh no, I told him I don't do Christmas too well. Okay, I really don't. I mean, I do it right for the kids and everything, but I think it has a lot to do with the people that drive me fucking crazy this time of year in my line of work. Okay, between Thanksgiving and Christmas, the customers the people I deal with drive me absolutely fucking crazy. So I'm constantly in a fucking bad mood. I think. I told you guys, but I know your guest, he don't know what I do or whatever, but, like for Thanksgiving, okay, if for some reason it surprises everybody that it's on the fucking calendar this year, and they're all running in there at Thanksgiving Day, how do I defrost this 25-pound bird in 30 seconds? It's a big fucking surprise to everybody, or heaven forbid, they'll ask you, hey, do you got a 20-pounder? Like, oh, I only got a 21. I can't eat all that. You know what I mean? People are fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But so I'm usually in a bad mood by the time Christmas rolls around, and I think I told you the one time I made a customer cry on accident.
Yes.
Well, so I was in. This was the same week that I made the customers cry, so I must have been in a foul mood. But I was working with a team of guys that I just got transferred to, and it was in a really bad neighborhood in Chicago. And the customers were horrible, and the employees were just as bad as the customers. And I hated every one of them. And I told them, don't you dare buy me a fucking Christmas present because I hate you people. Because I was their boss. But what I kind of felt bad, but not bad enough to do the right thing. So I stopped at work one time, and they had these fake scratch tickets. You guys seen these before?
Yeah. I have seen those.
Fake scratchers, like for the lottery.
Yeah.
So I buy one for everybody on my team, and a couple other ones for some select few, right? And everyone falls for it. They think they won 8 or 10 grand and blah blah blah, and they fall for it, and the joke's over in about 30 seconds. So I feel bad. I take them all and I buy them lunch. We're having pizza up in the cafeteria, right? Well, I saved my biggest scratch ticket for he's the produce manager in his store, right? And he's the biggest asshole in the building, and we fight like cats and dogs. So I give it to him, and we're up in the cafeteria, right, where customers and people can see this whole transaction. And I'm with my team, and I says, hey, John, Merry Christmas, And he goes, oh, I didn't get nothing for you. I feel horrible. I said, don't fucking worry about it, right? And so he opens up the card, and then there's the fake scratcher, and he starts scratching it. He said, tell you what, he said, if I win anything, I'll split it with you. Now, everybody at the table knows it's a fucking fake scratch ticket, right?
Yeah.
And I go, you heard him. He's going to split it with me, right? And this fucking scratch ticket was fake $1,000. I knew it because I'd already scratched one myself. So I'm watching him scratch it, and you see the look on his face starting to get exciting after the first 1 or 2 come off. And he scratches the third one, and this look on his face like his fucking world just got better in 10 million ways, right? and he looks down. He goes, I go, so did you win? And he goes, just a couple bucks. I'm like, oh, okay, well, you keep those $2 then. Don't worry about it.
Wow, so he's going to be a thing.
Right? I'm like, I said, see, this is why I fucking hate you people, right? And he walks back and he walks away. Well, he can't take the guilt from lying about the fucking scratch ticket. He comes back to the table and he says, Doug, I'm so sorry, man. I feel so bad. I lied about the scratch ticket. He says, I actually won, but I can't share it with you. Yeah, he goes, I can't share it with you like I said I would, because he says, I really, really need this. He says, they're going to repossess my car. I'm late on my mortgage. I really, really need all this. I go, I know. That's what makes it so fucking funny. And he looks at me like, what are you talking about, right? And everybody pulls out their fake scratch ticket and shows them theirs, right?
Yeah.
He takes the table and flips the fucking table. Pizza and soda go flying everywhere, getting all over customers and everything.
Oh, no.
I am going to hell, dude.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's great.
Guys, we got to wrap this up, but where can everybody find you guys?
Tell him, Preston.
Good. I'm Preston Gunderson at Facebook. There are two Preston Gundersons. There's this real good looking kid in Minnesota, and then there's me. So make sure you follow us both. Hey, well, why not? I'm also on Twitter at Preston Gun or whatever the hell. Preston Gun.
Preston Gun.
I'm on Instagram at Preston Gun Comedy. And then we're going to start this new podcast first of the year called Can't Catch a Break Podcast.
Awesome, dude.
Where am I at, Preston? I don't even know what my Twitter is. Where am I at?
You're at Doug Mergenthal. And as soon as I get him on Instagram, you'll know that too. And then he's on Facebook at Doug Mergenthal.
All right, guys. Thank you so much.
And I don't have a stunt double, so just me.
Thanks, guys.
All
Have a
right.
good night.
Yep, have a
Talk
good one, guys.
soon.
Thanks.
I guess just mute us and play a little music, because I'm just running out real quick.
Goddamn.
Hold on a sec.
Rob and Slim Show.
Hey, it's Nick Cutsy. How are you guys?
What's going on, Nick? Hey, listen, we're going to take a quick break. Just stay on the line, and we'll be with you in a couple minutes. All right, man?
Yeah, no problem. So no problem.